Hello again everyone, welcome to another video blog for Lead Manage Win. Whether you're a returning viewer or a new viewer, welcome, I hope you get something out of it. Let's get started. So today I want to talk about positivity, the epidemic you do want. Bit of a weird title I know, but let's get cracking. So what I'm talking about is genuine and passionate positivity in everything that you do. So whether that be in the workplace, in the sporting team, or whatever group or team you're involved in, I'm talking about genuine and passionate positivity in your interactions with people and how you go about your day more generally. And going hand in hand with that as well, paying legitimate courtesy to people, not going out of your way to be weird and creepy about things, but just generally being nice about things and paying compliments and pleases and thank yous as a basic sort of thing. But more importantly, just generally being, demonstrating effective interpersonal skills and being a genuinely nice person to be around and work with or work for. So I'm sure we can all think of or draw back on experiences that we've had in our own lives or our own workplaces, or whatever frame of reference you want to use, where you've worked for or worked with people who do bring that genuine and passionate positivity to everything that they do, or the exact opposite, people that are just pessimistic about everything and have always got something to complain about and can never see, the brighter side of things and never see things in a positive light. I won't bang on about that into too much detail, because I want to get into the nuts and bolts of the positivity and how the advice I can give you and offer all the viewers today, how they can action this and actually benefit themselves and their team in some way or another. So just also bear in mind that I'm specifically highlighting two key words: genuine and passionate. So genuine, I'm referring to, don't do this half-assed, don't, lie or be deceitful or, go about things in, a non-genuine manner, because let's be honest, everyone's got a pretty reasonably calibrated BS radar and they'll pick it from a mile away. Don't underestimate people's ability to spot that from a mile away. And passionate as well, so there's no point in walking into the workplace and going, hey guys, it's a great day. Like, you need to legitimately believe in what you are saying and what you are doing, and legitimately present that to your audience, to your team, to your workplace or whatever, and really believe in what you're doing and really believe in the positivity you're trying to exhibit amongst your audience. So this, that, from what I've said so far, you might be thinking, okay, cool, that sounds great, but how am I meant to implement this, or how is this adaptable to, or applicable rather, to different scenarios? So I'd offer two different sort of solutions to this. The first one is, if you want to break that status quo, you want to break those norms and start on that new path, in this light. One really effective way that you can do this is by reviewing the problem, or reviewing the situation, or reviewing what needs to be done in terms of how you want to achieve your end state. Go back to not necessarily back to the drawing board, back to square one, but just go over it with a fresh set of eyes. Put on your humble hat, eat your humble pie, or however you want to word it, but be humble, critically analyse your situation, and have a good look at what you're doing and why you are doing it. A really good way to further reinforce this is involving your team in the process. So I'll go into that in a lot more detail in another article, another video blog later on, but involving your team or your peers or the other people in your group in that process of reviewing what's going on can be very beneficial. You need to be very humble about it and accept the feedback, and take that on board and apply it in whatever your new or updated or amended plan is, but it can be very effective, but I'll go into that in more detail later on. So just bear that in mind. The second one is a bit more drastic in some respects, in some ways it may not be. The second piece of advice that I'd offer is to follow your passion. Now, at one end of the scale, in the extreme end of the scale, this could be, if you have the flexibility and the financial freedom and your life suits this option. At the extreme end of the scale, quit what you're doing, put it down, stop, moving towards that or whatever, however that applies. Really think deeply and hardly about what you honestly, legitimately enjoy doing and what you are passionate about, and follow that. Whether that's a complete career change, a life change, you want to move to a new city or the other side of the world, or completely start a new career in a new industry, whatever it is. Like we've all heard the saying, a change is as good as a holiday. Like there's a reason for that, because a lot of times if you make a big change in a positive way, and you change towards something that you are legitimately passionate about, it'll be a lot easier to legitimately exhibit positivity and passion in what you're doing if you're already legitimately passionate about it and positive about it and forward leaning, etc. On the opposite end of the scale, this might not be something as drastic as a career change or a massive change in your life or whatever. It may be something on a somewhat smaller scale. So, for example, rather than spending every waking moment, you wake up, you go to work, you come home from work, and then you keep working on work-related stuff after you get home on your computer at home or whatever it is. If you're not legitimately passionate about that, then look at your other hobbies or even new hobbies that you haven't thought of before, which you really enjoy doing. If there's only so many hours in a day, and you may significantly benefit from investing your time and effort into something that you're very passionate about. For me, I enjoy what I do. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. But I'm very passionate, and I really enjoy writing these articles, making these video blogs, and talking about and writing about leadership and trying to help people. So for me personally, that's what I've done. I haven't completely turned my life on its head or whatever, but I've discovered something that I really enjoy doing and a passion, and I'm following through with it from there. So I guess I'll see how my own advice goes in due time. But that's an example of how you can do something on a smaller scale, but it will significantly positively influence the way you go about your life, the way you carry yourself, and things like that. So, and the other key thing to remember with the follow your passion piece of this this article or video blog is to back yourself. There's no use in doing things by half measures, especially if you're going on the extreme end of the scale, starting a new career or a massive change in your life. If you're going to make big decisions like that, then you really need to back yourself and throw all your effort and all your time behind it, and really make sure you succeed in that. So I try to keep today pretty short and sharp. Hope you guys really enjoyed the content and everything I've spoken about today. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, different views, you completely disagree with what I'm saying, or you've got your own experiences rather, that you think can value add to this, or you just want to talk about stuff, please let me know. I'm more than happy to talk. I'm really keen to get people's feedback and see where we're going from there. If you like the content, the articles and the video blogs and the like, share, follow, subscribe, all those good social media type things. Really hope you enjoyed. Hope to talk to you all again soon. Thanks, cheers.